Yay, I am live. I am live. I've been trying to figure out some earbud issues here for the last 2 minutes, maybe three, but I am ready to go. Anybody in the chat so far? I want to say, well, hello to Sister Farrell Cheryl. Welcome to Dusty's Corner here in the beautiful town of Coldwater that got demolished pretty good on the beaches. We're going to talk all about that there, but all the way joining us from Sarasota is Sarasota Jerry. And give it up. How'd you do in the storm? Did you do all right? Did you get flooded? Oh, you're muted all of a sudden.
How'd that happen?
I don't know how that happened.
No, no, I didn't get flooded. I, uh, my power even stayed on. I was watching TV all night, of course, the Weather Channel, and I knew it was going to be bad though with on the islands. I retired last year from a resort on Siesta Key, and that place just got destroyed.
Clearwater Beach got leveled. It looked like all the beach moved up into the hotel. So all the hotels and street were full of sand all the way from Clearwater Beach to Paso Grill Beach. Are you ready? I see my sister. Are you ready in there? Or are you still putting on a hat? No, she got her glasses. All right, you guys, give it up. This is my sister in crime. Give it up for Farrell Cheryl. All right. We got some people in there. We got Laura. How you doing, Laura? And Mama Opal. Welcome, welcome. Granny G. Moni. Oh, Mona. Got David Bruce. Boy, there's all kinds of people here. Susan P. How you guys all doing? All right. So we were just talking about the storm briefly to get things started here. I streamed the storm and I have the new SPTV record for the longest stream at 32 hours. And that was just the one storm. I also streamed probably about 6 hours or so before that long stream. So
yeah, no, we got but hello, Mama Opal. I almost said the other name. Yes, Clearwater Beach. All the Frenchies drowned.
all of them.
Yeah. Well, we both went to the same place for our birthday. Dusty and I went to the same place. Frenchies for our birthday dinner, and it drowned.
I know the one on the beach got cooked. The one on the beach, the whole restaurant was full of sand, flooded.
Aren't there 2 on the beach?
I only know the one. I don't know about the one in Dunedin. I think that one's on the water. The other 2. There's the one we went to, and then the one up the street, and then there's one on the beach.
We were on the beach, kinda.
They had about a 6-foot storm surge here, and that resort that I retired from last year is right on the water, of course.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. So
3 buildings. We had a dune out front, but between the beach and our condos, and it was 4 foot high and about 20 foot wide. And I saw pictures. It took that entire dune out. And in all the years that I've worked there, I've never seen water even come over the top of it. That's how bad it was. And
that's how it is in Clearwater Beach too. All those dunes are now in the
dunes are on the street.
Yeah,
all the dunes used to be on the beach. They just moved onto the street now. Yeah, it's awful.
And can you imagine
there are some people not to go down there, and I hope people don't let people do the work and clean up. Everyone looky-loos and freaking nosy asses. I want to take a picture. Sorry.
All right, I gotta confess, because I told the wife yesterday. I said they opened up Clearwater Beach. Do you want to go? I said I want to stream that shit.
No, we want to go to the restaurant so we can support them and get them going again. They're having
Yeah.
a bit of a rough patch.
We don't
So we
want to
gotta
mess
the
with
rest.
the beaches anyway. It's horrible for your car. If you take your car down there and try to drive around in that salty sand, you're just gonna fuck your
Yeah.
car up.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
sand, it's salty and it's mixed in with all kinds of stuff. Hey, you
And
Dara.
there's a lot
Laura.
of sand. A
Hi,
lot
David.
of sand.
Oh, I wish you were here.
And in that sand is boards
Hi,
from docks and walkways with nails sticking up. You don't want to drive through that stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
no, there's all kinds of stuff in there. Yeah, it's not healthy, actually. It's really
No.
unhealthy to do that. So stay away from the beach.
I don't
right
we
now.
didn't I never did run to Coachman Park Friday when we were all out there. We all met up at a dinner Friday right after the storm, and everybody's healthy and good. So it's good to know that everybody here amongst the Clearwater family is completely
Yeah, we're all
good.
good.
No.
I lost a fence and a tree.
Yeah. Now, water didn't get into that brand new amphitheater, did it?
I don't know, and I wanted to run down there when I left Clearwater Friday night, and I took my normal little back way out of there, and that's where I saw the police blocking off the causeway to go to Clearwater Beach from there.
Okay.
And I could have ran down there, but
I don't know. I don't know how high up Scientology sandcastle.
the sandcastle is right at the same level or elevation as the seats at the Sound.
And in the front, they're both in the front right there.
It's right up on the water. So there was a lot of power outages. I know that Cheryl was out for a good long time. I never was out of power.
Yeah, it was really hard to sleep without the air conditioning. We tried to not open the fridge and stuff like that. We had water, we were kind of prepared, but I need to get a generator, one of those little freaking generators. I need to get one of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The trick to generators is storing it.
Right. Especially
once you got a generator, you got to leave it in brand new condition till you need it. And then when you're done,
you have to
I know.
You have to start it all the time.
You got, or you got to leave it in brand new condition, and then when you use it, you got to put it back into brand new condition. You got to drain everything out of it.
Okay, I'm being mansplained right now. How to generate?
Hey, I'm happy. This is the first time I'm, not outnumbered by women.
Oh, well. Well said for you.
Normally, I am.
Want to be surrounded by women. We're awesome, especially all the women that went on this damn cruise.
All right, that was another thing we wanted to talk about, other than the storm. I'll get back to you guys on what happened to the Sound. I hope it didn't get messed up. They don't have a concert to the end of this month, which it is now October. Okay. So we got that Melissa Etheridge and that I believe it's Melissa Etheridge and Boy George.
That's right. Boy George is coming to town.
So
my ovaries say women rule too, Brooke. I totally agree.
All that singing over there is going to mess up all those OT8s over at the Sandcastle.
Oh yeah, I'm interested to see all the truckloads of lesbians come to the Melissa Etheridge concert, walking through downtown and all that kind of stuff. We'll have to get our crew out there for sure for that to let them know how Scientology thinks of them.
Yeah.
And let them know Tom Cruise lives right there, by the way, too. so
see, Brooke.
To each their own. More power to them. I have no problem with
you only lost a fence. And Jerry, did you get any damage? Anything drown in your house?
No. The last two storms we had one in 2017. That was Irma that went right up the center of the state. I had a lot of damage there.
Okay.
But, and then 2022, I was without power for a few days. But This one, I think those last two storms cleaned out all the trees on my street, so we made it really well. My power flipped off once, I think, and flipped off for just a second once, and that was it. That's the only thing I hate going without air conditioning down here with this humidity.
Oh, it was horrible. We lost power like at 10:30 at night, and it didn't come on until like 2 o'clock in the afternoon the next day. And it was really uncomfortable. I didn't really sleep. It was horrible.
Yeah.
But it was really lovely. All the support and kind thoughts and stuff that everyone sent on Facebook and on YouTube, whatever. Everyone was sending just some lovely messages and kind of worried about us. So I know every now and then I kind of sent a little message like, no, everyone's okay in Clearwater. We survived. We all had our floaties on. We were we're fine.
Yeah, thank you everybody for asking about us and everything and keeping us in your thoughts. We really appreciate that.
So much. That was just, see, Carrie, I was just checking on you. See, now we're checking on Carrie. How's Carrie doing? No, but it was really sweet to see all the messages. And I'm like, oh, God, I better do an update because I let everyone see the hurricane. I put up some hurricane stuff. But hi, Mona. But I didn't let anyone know, oh, no, we made it through. It's done now. We're fine. So, yeah, thanks, guys. That was so sweet. Really was. Very, very lovely.
And I had nothing else to do, so why not stream it? I had a good time streaming the whole thing. Really did. And I did all that in a non-monetary way too. So I did all that. So all those watch hours, they're all out the door. I didn't get any of that.
Put up David Bruce's comment. No, it's only breaking and entering if you have to enlarge the opening. If it's an open window, it's just entering. I did not know that.
Then it's
now, what are we
entering.
talking about? So yeah, that was scary. At one point, I was really scared because we've had since I've been here. There's
Carrie,
been some other.
You didn't do that, did you? I'm sorry. I have to apologize. Carrie Ann had a stream scheduled for tonight, and when we all realized we weren't doing Poe tonight, and we threw this together, we stomped on Carrie Ann. So we're sorry about that, Carrie Ann.
Oh my God, you're such a guy.
Ain't I though?
Details matter.
It'll never happen again, Carrie Ann. We promise.
Right. Oh no, it will.
We can send Carrie Ann a link.
Do that.
And then everybody's all on. No, she's rescheduled.
You want to get on with this, Carrie Ann?
Oh, right, Mona. Dusty.
All right, so we got more to talk about. That was all the fun storm stuff, but tell us about your trips to Miami.
So Miami was fun, you guys. Hey, howdy.
Oh, there's trouble.
Yep. Everyone behave. Put your substances away.
You better get your Supreme Ruler out.
Oh, Yadira's writing a KR on us right now. Yes, no, Miami was great. I'm loving the drive because having lived in California most of my life, you drive distances all the time because everywhere you want to go is really effing far away always. So, you get used to driving. And I love a road trip. So I packed up the car with half of my house, kettle and everything, drove down to Miami, and we were back at the Good Time Hotel. It's a Marriott, but it belongs to Pharrell. You know the rapper singer guy? Pure Trouble panel. Oh, you know it, Wendy. You should be in. And it's just such a cool. Anyway, it's a really cool hotel. It's a lot of fun, and the people not all the women that came off the cruise that were there the weekend before stayed at the hotel this time. A lot of them just came off the ship and went home. but a couple of them stayed behind at the hotel for a couple more nights. And oh my God, Chow Yun Smut we bonded, and she's hilarious. She's just hilarious. She's just hilarious. So I hope they put another one together next year because I'm for sure going. I don't care what happens. I'm for sure going on. Picture Man.
And I think the time of year is good. I thought long and hard if they do an Alaska one, it still would be fun.
I'm not paying to be cold. And you know who agrees with me on that? You know who agrees with me? Jenna. We both, when they said Alaska, we both kind of sat there and looked at each other. And we were like, no.
If I wanted to do an Alaska cruise, I would have already done one. I love the Caribbean.
I want like hammocks or laying around kind of positions with like pina colada drink kind of things. That's what I imagine. Cruise, beaches, check out the town.
Reef snorkeling. I love snorkeling on the reef, that kind of stuff.
Right. They did a lot of snorkeling. I did. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Yeah. Some people were doing zip lining and hurting themselves. No. No. Laying around drinking. And I don't even drink alcohol, but you know, something fancy in a glass.
I'm a lush on a cruise.
Puerto Rico.
A vacation's no fun unless you get injured doing something stupid.
Well, a couple of people did get injured, and I don't know if I should tell their story, but one of our sisters had to leave the cruise early because she injured herself.
Zip lining?
No, just getting off the ship. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know if it was the path they were walking on or something, but she just kind of, Lori plays. She just got off the ship and she hit the deck, but it's the way she fell on her legs. She was like, she did it herself an injury. So she went to the airport and she texted me, and I kind of, vengan a Puerto Rico. I would love to go to Puerto Rico. Did Jerry get that item removed? No,
John, I could vouch for that. It hasn't.
We've got like Diddy amount of oil lube now, and it's still not working. We're trying.
I didn't realize that Cheryl and I were the subject of John's live last night with some deep fakes. And he sent me a copy of this, and I'm going like, what is this?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You guys, that was so funny.
I seen your muscles, Jerry, and
well, see, I don't know if it was alcohol. I don't even know. I don't even know if this was the morning. Did they start drinking? I don't know. I don't think Lori does that.
What was was the pool as nice as that one in California where we stayed?
I wasn't out there. I'm sure of it, though.
Oh, what, the pool at the hotel in Miami?
Yeah.
The pool at the hotel in Miami is insanely amazing. There's two sides to it. There's like two pools. There's a bar, and the people that work there, practically naked. Really not wearing much. And they give you towels and stuff, and it's like, ooh.
Were they like white and blue striped?
I'm not a prude, but I'm just saying I didn't really want to go sitting on anything a lot. I would just kind of stick to one spot. The pool is inside. Oh, hey, Erica.
Did you have a pool boy to spritz you?
Yes. There's pool boys, cabana boys. There's a DJ, and they kept playing really good music. So we're all in the water, like, having a good old dance.
Did you wear one of those thongy bathing suits that go way up?
Oh, good Lord.
Were you torquing? You were torquing, weren't you? You told me you were before we came live that you were torquing. You just had them all out there flapping away. Flap.
No. It might look like a thong, but at this point, it just flops out on the sides. It's got nothing to. It wasn't a thong, but it looks like one because a fat flat ass just flops. No, I don't wear. No, I was covered up. I'm very modest. I was wearing a little black skirt. No one wants to see that. Trust me. No one wants to see that. So I made sure that was covered up. But I had my cool hat on and my sunglasses. And it's so cool. It's a whole pool party. You need a special bracelet to get in.
See, they don't party like that over here on the Gulf Coast. Those people in Miami know how to party down. No. They know how to throw it down, man.
Oh yeah, no, that is Miami's completely different than the Tampa vibe.
I think she did, John. I think she did. I swear I got a video.
I'm too white. I'm missing muscles in my back that do that. I don't have those. When I do that, it looks like I'm having convulsions. So no, I don't try talking, twerking, or nothing. It's not a pretty sight. I've tried, trust me, in front of the mirror, and I'm like, that shall not happen again. Nope.
So if we start sales pitching cricket destinations, what about one out of like New Orleans? A Caribbean.
Why do we want to go somewhere more humid?
It's just that's where the cruise would.
I want to go to the Caribbean. I want to go to the Caribbean.
They go to the Caribbean.
Right, but like from Fort Lauderdale or Miami, from there. I want to go back to Miami, dude. It's so fun. Cruise. They have.
Might as well do it out of Tampa then. Then we won't have to park.
But don't you pay more because the boat has to go longer?
Not necessarily.
Hey, I don't care. No. Whatever cricket puts together is fine with me. But I don't want to go to Alaska. It's too cold. No. I'm not paying. I don't have Alaska clothes. I will have to buy a whole new wardrobe. I don't have. All I have is like T-shirt stuff for Florida.
I threw out a bunch of stuff today, old coats and
I do that.
Freezer wears and stuff like that.
Oh wait, I do have my coat from Scotland, but yeah, I just have that. Like with what? With my flip-flops? That's not gonna be working freaking Alaska. Me and my Birkenstocks.
Back in the 90s, every year for Christmas, my mom would send me these expensive sweaters from Manna, Iowa. And she'd mail these down, and I still got them in my closet. And I don't think I've ever worn one of them more than once. Virgin Islands. That's a good place.
Yeah, Virgin Island. I would love Aruba, where they just went.
Well, right. I mean, we could do that one again because we didn't get to go. I don't know if maybe the same people might want to go on that one.
I've been to Grand Cayman a bunch of times, but I love Grand Cayman. I really like Jamaica, but I'd never been like Dominican. I've never been Virgin Islands and never been to like the Aruba side.
Bahamas, which is down there. Bahamas, I'll go.
Bahamas is super cheap. We can go on those ones really cheap.
Yeah. I just want to go somewhere nice and warm. I know, right, Jan? He's definite trouble. We're gonna have to put him in the brig. Puerto Rico. I would love to go to Puerto Rico because they stopped off at Dominican Republic. So I wonder if there's aren't there? There's cruise ships that go to Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah,
it really bothers me when
cruises
people say
that leave out of Puerto Rico.
It's Puerto Rico. It's not Puerto Rico.
There's a lot of cruises where you have to go to Puerto Rico to catch the ship.
Puerto Rico, not Puerto Rico.
60
I live
degrees.
in Puerto Rico, Dusty sir, and I will get to see you all. Yeah, see.
Oh, no, Toronto, Tanya, we haven't got to that topic, so don't you go anywhere.
Tanya,
oh yeah.
Be here.
We're still talking cruise. Who all did you meet? Tell us who you met when you were down there.
Oh, okay. So Jilbo Baggins and Cricket, Chow Yun Smut, and Shah and Terry from Australia, who are absolutely freaking hysterical.
Jerry I don't do my crab into the 15th.
3 boxes. Who else? Oh my God. Oh, Dawn gloves. So many.
That
makes my brother from another mother. I'm troubled myself. Oh yeah. It would. Oh, they don't have ports.
Who's that? Puerto Rico?
In Puerto Rico?
Puerto
Puerto
Rico
Rico.
has a large port for cruises. Oh, that's another thing going on. The longshoremen are on strike right now. I wonder how that's going to affect the cruise industry.
Well, see, they went on the cruise in time. Well, there's just more room for the cruises because usually there's shipping containers everywhere. Now there aren't. Now the cruise ships can just go wherever they want without all those things in between. Yay, Tanya's coming back. We're going to do some protestations together. He caught lobsters. He's way classier. That's true. He lives in Sarasota. He's way classier than all of us.
My boat's at tip top shape. Where's Mischief so I can mention my boat many times?
Oh, well, you did to me today like 50 times. So do you need me to tell him?
The boat's got new stereo. It's got
All cruise lines don't care.
It's got
So we can go to Puerto
speaker
Rico.
quadraphonic.
You didn't put music on when we were in the boat?
It didn't have a stereo. It's brand. I just installed it.
Oh, okay. Anyway, so I got this. Most of us got one of these. There were these, a unicorn. See, and what you do is you put your drinky poo in there and it floats in the pool. There were unicorns, flamingos, and then a little island with a palm tree, but it looked more like a penis. So Jessica was handing them out to people according to their personality. Some people got flamingos, some people got unicorns, and some people got the little islands, if you know what I mean.
We're
but it
holding
was
you to that, John.
It was so funny. And George, she gave George one, the little island one. And then I took a basket of Thetans. I took like a whole stack load of these. And everyone, except for someone didn't get one, I forget, but everyone got one of these. Yeah, it was just insane. It was so much fun. I want to go back and see these people again soon because they were really fun, good people. They played Cards Against Humanity in the library. The library in the hotel is a really cool room, and they had all these different statues, like the aesthetics. It's all pink and blue, and like it was really cool, right? They had all this bits and bobs on the shelves and books. So I went around sticking googly eyes on everything. The statues have googly eyes. There's a dolphin that has googly eyes, a gold dolphin. In the elevators had this really cool paper on the walls, but it was alligators. Well, some of them had googly eyes stuck to them. Anywhere I went, I was leaving googly eyes behind. hey girl. And it was hilarious. It was hilarious because everyone was looking for him and they found him, but no one, by the time I left, they were still stuck up there. So the people from the hotel didn't find the ones in the library or in the elevators. It was so fun. So I had to order a whole new box because I used up all my googly eyes.
Keep that up. They won't let you anywhere near that place next time.
Oh, see, but it's so harmless. It's so those things
I
pop
know
off, they don't stick so well.
That's fun stuff. Yeah, that's harmless.
It was so good. So there was a big party in the pool, and everyone was showing their bums. There was bums everywhere. So we just sat in a little corner under the palm trees. We had our own little corner. It was really awesome. And then later in the evening, we went to Abraham's house because his pool. They closed down the pool in the hotel by 7, so we all migrated over to Abraham's house because his building, they had a pool open 24/7. So we went down there and hung out in the pool. So we were just in the pool a lot, which was great because it was bloody hot down there.
Yeah. I think the islands where they went, Aruba and that, they're a little bit better. They get more of a breeze. You know, I
Well,
don't
they said
quite
it
as
was.
bad.
They said it was warm. They said it was hot down there, and they completely missed the. They went around the islands where the hurricane was coming one way.
They were
on
going
the
east when it was
Yeah.
breaking to the
They
north.
totally
They
missed
were
it. Now, of course,
completely underneath it.
they did catch some rain out there because you always do. It's tropical, but and I want a room with a balcony. Kim had a room with a balcony, and she posted a bunch of pictures every day. And it just my daughter sticks googly eyes on everything at work. See, okay, who in here sticks googly eyes on stuff? Was it Abraham's dog we saw with Erin? Yeah. Well, it's not Abraham's dog. He was dog sitting for a friend of his, and that dog is called Zach. And that fluffy thing is the most. Oh, he's a golden doodle, and
They're
the
good
dog,
dogs.
and he's so sweet. He had this little cowboy hat for it. He put this little cowboy hat on him, and he was running around with all in his floofiness with his tiny little cowboy hat. It was just the cutest thing ever. It was Schrodinger's cat. Oh, it was so cute. So yeah, we went to Mother Abraham, and he was so hospitable and lovely because he just is that kind of person. I don't dish, or my cats would think they're bugs and destroy them. Oh, they would. Seriously. Yeah, I'm worried my cat would eat. That's why I can't do it here in my house. They're up high, but I'm worried he would swallow one because I do use the tiny little googly eyes because they're really funny. They're really funny. I'm going to go to Publix and put the googly eyes on cereal boxes and stuff. Now, the funniest thing. Okay, see, this is Chow Yun Smut. This is Cricket. She is a really bad influence, and I love her, and we're both going to hell together in the same handbasket. We've talked about all this the whole weekend. She gave me a sheet of stickers, because now on her unicorn, she had one of these stickers, and it says for rectal use only.
For rectal use.
So I'm going to go to Home Depot and put them on the drills and on the brooms. And this is all Chow Yun Smart's fault.
Put them on the plungers too.
On all the brooms. No. Oh, fucking A. The plungers would be funny too.
And on the plungers. On the plungers. Why didn't I think of that?
Go into Publix and put those stickers on the zucchinis.
Yes, well, that's what I'm going to do. So this is all Cricket's fault.
John, check your messenger.
You guys to bail me out. Who, me?
John.
Oh. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So anyway, it was fun. It was fun doing that. And I just love these women that I've met. I can't remember all their handles in the chat, but a lot of people came from Canada, from Sweden. Jessica. Oh my God, I love Jessica so much. She's just such a sweet, lovely person.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Did you get hacked, Dusty? Did somebody just hack you?
We got the fun four back in action.
Oh my God.
Everybody needs to put on a funny hat. Funny hat time.
Hi, John.
Funny hat time.
Season.
Funny hat time.
Hello, Jerry. How are you tonight?
All right,
most excellent, sir.
Wait, my TV just started all by itself. Hold on.
Hang on.
Oh, I started something and everybody runs away. So now I got to fill up the dead air. I'm trying to keep up with the comments, guys.
All right,
Tis
hold on.
spooky season.
Everybody ran away to go get a funny hat. They weren't expecting me to do that.
Let me put that on the back. Oh, I had my hats ready.
I can't put this on with the headphones.
It's all Aaron's fault.
It always is, isn't it?
Yep.
as we
Oh,
wait for
migraine on the way up in
John.
Flamingo. I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. I love you. Take care. Oh, that's not great. It is. It's all Aaron's fault. But yeah, his daughters were there, and they are the loveliest young ladies. They're so fun. They're very intelligent. They're very smart.
I met all of them when Aaron was running for
right doing
city
the campaign
council,
thing.
but they've grown a lot since then, I'm sure.
Right, and remember back then we went over to Heather's house and they had chickens and stuff. So I'm like, "Hey, girls, do you still have the chickens?" They're like, "Nope." Oh, okay. Well, that's different. Yeah.
You know what they need? Turtles.
What? Because you have turtles to give away?
Actually, I'm making arrangements right now to unload them.
Oh, really?
They're
Not
going to. They're
to
going to.
euthanize them, though, right? Not to hurt them.
No, they're going to FWC. They're going to get moved up to a big pond eventually.
Yay!
Right now, they're going to go to the Tarpon Springs Aquarium.
Oh, okay.
That's a good place for them.
That's cool. Yes. Yes. Who else does the googly
So
eyes?
big shout out to
I know
Tarpon
you do.
Springs Aquarium. Everybody check out Tarpon Springs Aquarium. There's a manager girl there. Her name is Paige. She's absolutely adorable, and she pretty much runs the whole thing. And she's got an army of high school kids and junior high kids that she leads to run this. Her name's Paige, and she's the main manager at the Tarpon Springs Aquarium. She's really a delightful young lady, really smart, and she's so good with these kids, and she's just
Oh my God.
Is that authentic, John?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's my old patrol hat.
Ooh.
Is that when you walked the beat with your little baton in your hand and you walked and spun it and you called in the station on the box on the telephone pole? You called the station?
Yeah, that's when we were still using horses for patrol and and all that. So
You the horse. You had a GG.
and the way we got all the other officers' attentions, we blew the little whistles and stuff. So
Probably got some donut crumbs in it.
So
Hey, what
John,
kind of
what were
turtle?
your favorite? Did you like the round races, or were you more of a long john kind of guy?
well, I am a long john, so I don't know.
TMI.
I'm talking about I'm
They're
tall.
donuts, and he's a cop.
are you
You know,
talking about,
cop and
Cheryl?
donut.
He's a maple bar.
You ever seen those ones that are like almost look like
Sandy.
a croissant with the cream in them?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer those. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, profiterole?
I have no idea what they even call them. I just know,
They're
I
good.
look on the counter and they're sitting there. I'm like, oh yeah, those are done. They ain't lasting too much
Ovaries in
longer.
the room. Ovaries in the room. Yes, Brooke.
Ovaries.
Keep running through
Oh,
the thing.
Yeah, eclairs are good too, Mona. I like them too.
Go
I
Gators.
love eclairs. Oh, I love eclairs. Leclerc.
So we're just having fun tonight, John. We were talking about the hurricane. We all survived.
Yeah, so I can see that.
And,
But what kind of damage did it do to your homes?
I had a tree fall on my neighbor's car that I had to cut about 11 o'clock at night while I was live streaming.
Oh, the good neighbor.
I didn't live stream that part of it. I live streamed the whole storm though. And
Dust
then
State Farm.
my fence blew over. It was like a huge sail out there. It was whoosh,
Oh yeah.
whoosh,
Well,
whoosh. I was
Carol
like,
and I had
holy
talked about
shit, look at that.
this festival I used to go to every year. It was called Penzic War, and it was in Slippery Rock, Pennsylvania, and you had to be a member of the Society for Creative Anachronism. You had to be in medieval garb and all that while you were there. But the one year we had literally a tornado come through the campgrounds, and literally you were watching tents just flying. Hey,
Cheryl
Cheryl
is never out.
We found of Cheryl the other day.
Cheryl is never outnumbered, by the way. She could put down 10 men at one time. I tell you, she was
Really?
giving us
I heard you could do that too, Jerry.
No.
Cheryl and I were
Rowdy,
talking.
don't they?
Cheryl and I were talking why we don't like to stream out in the rain over at Flag, because the rain brings all those thetans down with the rain, and then all those
they're just
thetans
going around, but the rain
tumbling in the gutter down
and they come down and land on you, and it's like
we have a hard time seeing all those thetans just twirling down the sewer.
Yeah. What would be hilarious is
getting rid of them at the sandcastle, and they're all floating around over there. Oh, it's just,
what would be hilarious is having a big enough drone to take up a big just net full of thetans and drop them over Flag.
Right in the pool on Friday night.
There you go.
Yeah.
Thank you,
awesome.
That would be so funny. I would love to do that.
We're so creative at pimping them. Like we had a L. Ron Hubbard birthday cake out there at one time from compliments of John. We're going to do free toilet paper and tampons.
Toilet paper and tampons, yeah.
There you go. Sit out there with put up a little. You get a permit from the city that you're going to do handouts for the people that need them, and have toilet paper and tampons for org members.
Yeah. Yes, we need.
We were told to change it to feminine products. We can't call them tampons. We got to call them
tampons.
Oh, yeah. We just call them tampoons.
I'm not having this conversation.
Oh, we're a sin. I'm getting Cheryl back for all them boobs. Freaking
okay, finish the sentence so everyone knows. Don't just stand there whipping them out. Because I don't.
You don't?
We won't get a single taker on that toilet paper tampons, but it'll be funny just to do it right out in front of the supercar building.
That's what you need to do is literally go at City Hall and tell them, hey, we want to do a table to help out those in need, especially with the hurricane that just came through, and then put a banner on the front of it that says free feminine hygiene products and toilet paper for Sea Org members who can't afford it.
And according to our inside sources, that is an issue. That is something they need, and it is something they don't have.
Now, they won't take them from us?
No.
And Jerry, I went to your Amazon account. I ordered up that case of mouthwash you've been wanting. We always wondered why you kept them in holsters like guns when you were going to the truck stops, but hey.
That scope goes a long way.
Jerry's a big pro with that.
Yeah.
So
I mean, well, they don't eat much, but they still need toilet paper.
Yeah.
Apparently socks and sanitary products are the things that they need the most, of course, because they only get $47 a week.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to stand there and they're going to be salivating like, oh, free
what
toilet
you got to
paper.
do is you got to put a little note on each one of them.
Well, we want to escape. Yeah, if we say it now,
just like they do, put a little note in everything they give away.
With every one of them you hand out, they get a brochure on the top.
Yep.
Good idea. Yeah, we need some sponsorship.
Oh, give them some John Wayne toilet paper, huh?
Oh, too funny.
Well, did you see Perth, Australia? She had Dianetics toilet paper. She had the front cover of the book made into toilet paper.
Wow.
Put that back up. Put that back up right now. I agree. I will approach a poll if the French athlete is involved. I have taken an unnecessary keenness on French pole vaulters. I
was a pole vaulter.
Have been watching pole vaulting lately, and it's not something I ever thought was that interesting. But that Frenchman sure did make it interesting. I've basically been watching the same video over and over and over and over.
I've been watching the female pole vaulters because they are ripping hot.
Don't care. So yeah, that guy is.
Oh, okay. We can sit here and listen to you drone on about a guy and his schlong hitting the bar, but if Dusty starts talking about a woman,
impressive, John, it was very impressive, extremely impressive. I mean, he lost. They should have given him a medal. They should have given him all the medals. But you know, life's unfair. But yes.
Do we still have Tanya? Is Tanya still in the chat? Give us a hi if you're still out there.
Tanya,
Dusty, check your messenger.
Are you there, Tanya?
There's a way to message on the cardboard roll. It would be noticed by exactly like when they get down to the very last bit. There's like, you know, messages.
Or you stuff a card inside inside the roll.
Yeah, you just well, I mean, if they just come wrapped like normal rolls of paper do, where you got to pull off that the paper wrapping that's on them.
Yeah, the single ones that are wrapped in paper. If you shove it in there, it kind of hides the message anyway.
Nobody will take one anyhow.
Is there anybody out there? Yeah,
they'd be sec checked for a month if they took a roll of toilet paper off the bus.
Yeah, they would be cleaning out dumpsters with a toothbrush before you know it.
Yeah, but think about the thing about they're in the middle of their business getting ready. They pull it and it says Xenu loves you.
But I want them, it's the visual effect. I want them, see this. I want them to know that we're here to help. We really are. We really are. If, you know, we're not horrible people. I want them to know that because they've been told the worst things about us. We are demons to them. We are Satans. We are the worst of the worst, degraded, horrible, squirrely beings. Just degraded, abhorrent humans. So,
Hey, while we're talking about Sea Org members, I posted 2 days ago. I started a Facebook page called Project Sea Org. And
Jerry, it's so good.
It contains right now about 175 pictures that I took of Sea Org members at flags. Yeah. With telephoto lenses and stuff, and if anybody's looking for a loved one, spread the word. You know, they can go on there. They may see them, they may not, but there's a wide variety of people, Sea Org members in those pictures. So it's Project Sea Org, and it's on Facebook. You don't have to give your name. You can look anonymously. You don't have to join the page. I don't believe to even see the pictures. They're
but
public.
You can see their faces, and if you're a family member, you would recognize a family member.
Yeah,
you can see them. It's wonderful, Jerry. It really is.
Yeah, it took me a lot of times, and it's getting harder and harder to get pictures because I found out they have my license number, and then when I pull under the overpass that goes between the Fort Harrison and the Flag Building, the license plate reader would set off and notify security, and then they would shut the buses down within 30 seconds of me being there. So,
yeah.
Wow.
It's
I'm still wondering who can we find out who could do the investigating part on finding out if those bus drivers have the proper licensing to drive those new big old buses through downtown, because they're huge compared to the old ones.
That's a good question. You got any ideas on that, John?
Air brakes and everything.
You need to go either through the city, the county, or the state, and say I have some real concerns, or if you have someone that is telling you they think they're not licensed for it, you can file an actual complaint, or you can actually just call the police and go, hey, there's somebody driving this bus. My understanding is that they don't have the proper licensing that they need, and have them checked. and put it out there for
we need
safety
to do
reasons.
that because these new buses are quite a bit longer. You got to have a CDL to drive a bus. These new buses have air brakes, so they got to have air brake endorsement too.
Yeah. I got
and there's 13 of these new buses. They're huge.
I got inside information, John, on this from somebody, a close friend of mine that found this out. They paid $500,000 a piece for 14 buses, and they
Wow.
are nice buses. They're
Wow.
hybrid.
They're prison hybrid buses,
and they have literally a much darker windows than they had before. You can't see anybody in there now.
Yeah, when it comes to those private buses and the vans and things like that, they can have whatever kind of tent that they want on the side windows and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
the only person you can see is the driver.
The only thing different between those buses and a jail bus is the bars on the window. That's the only difference. Them buses look like straight jail buses or prison buses.
They do.
Maybe we just a few protesters up there caused them to spend all that money just so those people can't see out and see it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, when you think about it, you have a couple here in Michigan that donated $5.5 million for the Battle Creek org. I mean, $7 million for buses. They got people that are going to give that to them. So let's see.
Pat.
Dark tint is illegal in Florida unless it's
that's your driver's window.
Unless you're a police officer or a Sea Org bus.
Ooh, like lemon water, that kind of secret squirrel.
Okay, we got Tanya in the house. She's not live streaming, but Tanya is coming out to visit us this next week. So we wanted to make plans with Tanya. The time you guys arrive, I will be out of my boat. So if you guys come from the airport to downtown, I can give you guys a ride on the boat if you wish, or we could go out on Sunday if you wish, or Monday, or
I'm sure.
How about Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't have to go back to work till Wednesday, I think it is.
Well, you talk about, doing it in a way that they can't see it. What about like glow in the dark kind of printing?
Oh, glow in the dark ink. Yes. That's also good. Yeah. Yeah. See the lemon juice thing?
Doesn't that appear when some kind of
heat? You have to heat it up. Yeah, you've got to use some kind of heat.
Nobody's going to take a roll of it anyhow, so it doesn't matter.
No.
There won't be a single person take it.
But like I said, it's the visual. I want them to know that we know what they need, and we are nice. We would give them toilet paper and sanitary products if they need them.
Absolutely, we would. You betcha we would.
Yeah, like it's not going to work, but it definitely is a visual for them to see that. And if they've got doubt, and then if we have a little sign.
And it embarrasses Scientology because then people will know that they don't even buy these people toilet paper, for God's sake.
Exactly.
They hold them in 6 or 8 in a room for $47 a week, and they have to buy their own toilet paper. For God's
we need to do a sign like keep your $47 free sanitary products.
Well, I mean, and that's what you put on the sign. Scientology doesn't give its members necessary items, so we're here to make sure they get them.
It was Saturday.
Saturday. That's what you told me.
Yeah, but then didn't you send me a thing that says Friday?
What's aim for like Sunday or Monday or Tuesday? And we'll do a boat trip. We'll get Erica involved, you and I and Tanya. How's that sound?
Yeah, that sounds
one of those days.
Okay,
well, I'll just pick you up right there at the Clearwater Marina or something like that.
I'd have been at the airport. Oh, hello. What
I mean, you're out there getting pictures in front of 747s, Dusty. You certainly should be able to get to the airport without a problem. So
yeah, I think that was ANA also, that plane. Or it was a Korean Air.
I don't know. That don't make a difference to me. I just know that you're out there doing selfies with jumbo jets and stuff.
Oh, yeah, I had to run over to International for that.
Oh, that's smart. Little toothbrushes that have, yeah. You leave on Friday, you don't get till Saturday. What kind of flight are you on? I don't think radon printed toilet paper is a wise idea for your bum. Maybe not.
She goes.
They're
home
already
on
having
the 11th.
trouble with all the bloody niacin they have to take. Can you imagine? You don't want to attack both ends too much because you need one end to be at least half all right. How do you leave on Friday
yet for the cardboard
and you
tube
arrive
in
on
the world?
Saturday the next day?
Are you coming on Saturday or Friday, Tanya? Let us know so we know to pick you up.
Now, it's not like you're flying to Japan. You're not arriving, like you're not 12 hours behind what they are. So if your flight lands at 10:49 on Saturday, that's a heck of a flight down from Toronto. It was only 2.5 hours
Cheryl,
from Detroit.
she arrives Friday.
There you go.
She arrives Friday.
Oh, okay. All right.
I will call the flag.
Oh, that's what it is. I read the whole stupid thing. Okay, never mind. See,
What do you got? Like seven stops on the way there with layovers and.
So the information you sent me, Cheryl, is her return flight.
Yeah.
She arrived Saturday. She said she arrived. She arrived Saturday the 5th and goes home on Friday the 11th.
All right, so we're on the right page. It just oh, and who gets the wrong directions, John?
I can only do so much thinking in one day. The rest is all just a gamble.
Erica, you want to go on the boat? I should ask you too if you want to go. We'll do a four of us, unless Jerry wants to go too.
Is there
he's got music on the boat now? We can rock out on the boat. We can go crabbing, rocking out.
We can't go crabbing, but we can go.
Okay, we're not going crabbing, but we can rock out on the boat.
Why can't you go crabbing?
The season's not official to the 15th.
Yeah, you could drop your traps a day or two ahead of time. Can't you drop your trap a day or two ahead of time, Dusty?
10 days. I could drop my traps on Saturday.
Right.
Mister, I gotta follow the rules, Dusty.
Yeah, because I don't mess around. Those FWC guys don't play.
When those stone crabs get up to about $100 a pound, old Dusty will have so much money he won't even.
I'll be sick of them. I'll be sick.
See, that's what
it takes about 4 traps, and I'm sick of them. And it's crack.
Well, you know, when we used to go down to our place and over by Flagler, they have the intercoastal waterway there. You literally walk along there, and they have those conch all up and down the shore. We used to collect them like crazy.
Is it conch or conch?
I don't know what it depends on who you talk to. You know,
I know because I've had people here in Florida, because in California we don't have this, but we've got abalone over there. But everyone's like, "Have you had conch?" And I'm like, "I beg your pardon." It's been a while, but and then the other one said conch, and I'm like, "Oh no, I haven't had any of that ever."
It's good stuff. It's really, if you think like
is
good
it
lobster.
Gummy, though? Is it chewy?
Oh,
it can be.
Oh, there's Erica. I didn't know that. What name?
I don't like I don't care for abalone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like the chewy.
No, I'm not a big fan of the abalone. I don't like the texture of it, but the conch, whatever you want to call it, I like that. That's good stuff. So
I like stuff like that in chowder, like clam chowder or something like that.
Oh yeah.
See now, if it's cooked in a chowder like that for hours and it's very soft, then I'm probably fine with it.
Well, you know, one of the things we've been talking about, the wife and I are gonna start RVing. You know, we're gonna go out and just start traveling the country. And one of the things we want to hit is the Lobster Fest up in Maine when they have the big lobster festivals.
Yes.
We don't have real lobsters down here. All we have is those crawdads they call them lobsters, but they're just big crawdads.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
I tell you what, there was a place in Thailand that I went to. It was a big buffet,
Really?
seafood buffet, ran by the Thai military. It was like $5 a person, all you could eat. And they literally had boats pulling up, unloading tons of fresh fish that they were literally taking, cleaning, cooking, and putting right out on the buffet right there.
Ooh.
Prawn, that big.
Wow.
See, in Spain, they have prawns that are like the size of your head. I haven't seen
Yeah.
them anywhere else. Like huge.
They got them in Asia. You get them in Japan, all over Asia, Southeast Asia. Oh yeah, just immense. They're huge
So
prawn that are just unbelievable flavor.
Ooh, so good.
Yeah. And they have the like the rainbow lobsters over there and things like that. Enormous. And they're every bit as good as Maine lobster is.
Oh, I want to. Yeah, well, I want to go up there now that I'm on this side. I may as well.
Yeah.
Jan, that's funny. Hit it with your spatula. Oh, yep. And the traveling spatula, the red one you bought, our holy ritual item is in the hands of another at the moment. Chow Yun Smut has it. So,
so now it's traveling.
Wow.
yeah, now it's traveling. I'm going to need her to sign it and send it back.
I think Brooke's throwing down the challenge there, Cheryl.
Brooke. I know. That's fine. We have people that will get us out. He knows how to talk to him to get us out.
Look, you gotta understand, she's
well,
British.
you're the kind of friend I want.
She's British and she doesn't understand her laws.
Mischief managers here.
Mistress, we're talking about the boat. Can you imagine that?
Goodness.
Well, she didn't exactly steal the spatula.
Was
but
there
it was in the
intoxication involved?
library. Well, we were all in the library, and I don't know, it just got manhandled and passed around. And at the end of the night, I get a text when I went back to my room. Oh, the holy spatula is in my hands. And it's like, I hope you're behaving and treating it with reverence. Yeah, the boat. He's talking about the boat again. He called me this morning to talk to me about the boat. Okay. Yeah. So he's still talking about the boat.
And G Buddy, yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. Literally in Tokyo, I went to that huge seafood market they have there, the big auction house, and they had oysters that were so big I had to use 2 hands to hold the shell.
Really? Oh,
yeah. Let me see. I think I got.
A lot of people don't realize with stone crab, you take the biggest claw and then put the animal back in. It does not harm the crab.
I know. I hear that kind of.
And you have to watch it. Dusty will back me up on this. So when you break those claws off, sometimes they can latch down on your finger. You got to watch out. You got to be careful.
Yeah.
You ever have that happen, Dusty?
Is when you got a catfish in there, because they flop around and them things will gig you good.
Yeah, they'll horn you bad. Those things will. You ever get squid or octopus in your? You ever get an octopus in your trap? Dusty?
Not octopus, but I've had other creatures in there for sure.
Oh, really?
Lot lizards.
No, I
Dusty,
gotta go to the.
I sent you a link, but
I gotta go to the TA for that.
Yeah, he probably did.
Dusty, I sent you a link in Facebook there.
In the midst of the damn hurricane, he talked about his boat.
Yeah, isn't that something?
Yeah,
he probably did. Yeah. TMI.
I mean, he talked about barnacles for so long. We all thought he was talking about hemorrhoids till he actually showed pictures of stuff.
Right. I wasn't quite sure.
Those right there are the front ones that are 400 yen are the size of my hand. That's how big they are. The bigger ones in the back are the ones you have to hold with 2 hands. They're so big and so heavy. And that 400 yen is about $3 each.
No, that's it. I would still
Look at the
buy
size
those.
of those crabs back there. I mean, it's just crazy.
Gee, buddy, never in. Is that when you do the noodle for the catfish? Is that when you stand in the water and you just reach down and grab them? Is that what that is?
What's that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Gee,
that's what
buddy, never
noodling
in.
is.
Come to Louisiana and we can show you how to noodle for the big catfish.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
look
no,
up that
fuck that.
Yeah,
I have a feeling, Cheryl, you're going to be doing something like that on The Exorcism
Yeah.
anyway. So
That's where you stick your arm in the hole and the.
I
Yeah.
will remove barnacles from someone's soul, but I'm not about to catch my own dinner. That's never going to happen. I will just eat the freaking. I'll just have a piece of lettuce. Thank you.
I noodled catfish one
In
time
your hand.
when I lived in Illinois. I noodled catfish, and it is creepy sticking your hand up in a hole because there could be a muskrat or anything else up in there.
What do you mean sticking your hand in a hole?
you go down underwater and you feel for the holes and you
Yeah,
stick your
you
hand
reach
in there.
back in there, and the catfish are laying back in there, and you stick your hand right in their mouth, and then pull them out, and wrestle them.
I mean, think about it. Big old crawdad, eel, could be anything in there. And
None
in
of that
Louisiana,
sounds like
think about
anything
if
I want to do.
you
Look
go
it up
around on the bottom and grab a gator.
Look it up on YouTube tonight, Cheryl. Look up noodling for catfish, and watch.
Even better yet, look up Kathleen Madigan.
I'll just have the chicken.
There might be a French pole vaulter on there noodling.
You gotta check out Kathleen's Madigan bit on noodling.
I ain't doing
Oh,
it.
yeah, none of that sounds like something I would want to be doing with my time or my hand.
Yeah, but I have a feeling when we do The Exorcism, you'll be doing something similar, Cheryl. So
I know. Can you imagine what I'll do? Yeah, no.
yeah.
No.
So well, I'm gonna go ahead and slide off of here. But y'all take her easy, and thank you for having me on. I appreciate it. So
thanks, Johnny. Good to see you again, buddy.
Nice to see you.
All right, guys, be good.
Behave.
Yeah.
That means a gummy
behave, just be good or whatever it is. I can't remember. That buddy of mine had an old saying years ago.
Freaking rabbit beaver could come out of there. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
I don't need those kind of surprises in my life anymore. I just had the STP shots. I don't need to go for another round. So let's not prove it.
You get muskrats, beaver, snakes, snapping turtles, anything could be up in that hole. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah, none of that. I don't even go in the water here because there's stuff in there that have claws and teeth. I like go where I can see my feet and then I get out. That's about it. And or with my floaty where I just float around for a bit and nothing touches me. And then when something does touch me, I get out. I don't like being in there.
If you had a mask on and snorkeled and saw half the stuff that's under the water, you wouldn't get in there at all, Cheryl.
Now, I have gone snorkeling in Maui, but when you're out there kind of far, deepy out, well, it's not the same as being, with all the crap that's coming out, all the seaweed and stuff that's hitting you. And you're like, ew, what's that? Ew, what's that? So as long as there's not a lot of crap floating around out there that be scaring me every 2 seconds and me thinking it's an alligator trying to bite my leg off, I did enjoy snorkeling in Hawaii and looking at the turtles. It was very lovely. Alligator snapping turtle, you'd be... Yeah, see, we've got alligator snapping turtles here. I picked up a little one. It was in the middle of the road here, right? So I stopped so no one else would run it over. And I went to pick it up by the back where they tell you... And this thing came out, its head started coming out like a friggin' giraffe and turned around to bite me. And I dropped it because his head went all the way to the back. So I had to, like, with sticks, kind of gently... and this was a baby. That thing tried to take my fucking finger off.
They can't. I don't think they can reach all the way back. They look like they can, but I don't think they can reach it.
check this
My
out.
state is not a state that you really want to brag about. We just try to lay low. That's our best outcome if we're not noticed. Because every time, like Ferguson, that whole thing, that was not exactly something that you feel proud of. 2 summers ago, I turned on CNN somewhere on the road, and it said Missouri State Senate debates. Now, you think the next word would be
What is that?
a right to work laws? No, noodling.
Noodling.
Yeah.
It's
For
Kathleen
those of you
Madigan.
who don't know what noodling is, congratulations. You have led a very classy life. But I'm going to tell you what it is. Noodling is when hillbilly people get in muddy rivers like the Mississippi or the Missouri River, and they go and they get into water about chest high, and then they go along the riverbank with their hands underneath the water, searching for catfish breeding holes. Then when they find one, they shove their arm in the hole. They wait for the catfish to bite it, then they yank it out, and they've caught a fish.
No, I can go to Publix and get some fish
I
fingers.
was not aware that this is illegal in my home state of Missouri. I was also not aware that it is legal in our neighboring state of Oklahoma. I certainly was not aware that we have a Missouri Noodlers Association.
Hey,
CNN sent a young reporter to interview the president of the Missouri Noodlers Association, who immediately became my new hero because for his interview on CNN, he chose not to wear a shirt. She was clearly petrified of the guy. She actually I've never seen anyone hold a microphone further away from another human being. She's like, sir, I understand you're the president of the Missouri Noodlers Association. Could you please tell us your position on noodling? He goes, yeah. I'll tell you my position. If I want to shove my arm in a hole and get a fish, you tell me why I can't. So that was the argument for it. I thought,
oh yeah,
Yep.
no,
That was
No.
fucking funny.
no.
I'm
David
out.
Bruce has been diving with sharks. That's really cool. So have I. Every time I go out here at Clearwater Beach, are those little ones though. Gee, buddy, never in. I do it in the Wachita River. Oh, you're brave.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's some kind of manicure you're getting there.
I've wrestled
don't see-
I've wrestled alligators, but I will not stick my hand up in a hole in the river.
Right. That sounds scary to me. It really does, because there might be other things in there.
I can barely touch a fish, let alone. Yeah.
Oh, really? You don't like fish? Yeah,
No.
Kathleen Madigan is a crack. She really is.
He's actually coming here.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
No, I'll just order the chicken. Thank you. And I don't like seeing my food. See, I'm one of those. I'm really like two-faced. I don't like seeing my food alive before it's on a plate. I'm not good to, oh, go pick your. No, I'm not picking shit. You pick for me. You pick the nice big one. I'm not picking anything.
Speaking of concerts, did you get a concert ticket yet?
Oh, no, because I got distracted.
We'll see if that special's still on there. Ends in 25 hours, the special.
Okay, I'm good. All right.
That's that Groupon text I sent you. It's a Groupon link.
Yeah. That's going to be cool.
We're going to the Marley Brothers.
Oh,
Gonna
that'd
wear
be
a
nice.
And
Yeah,
we're
that
supposed to have good weather. The weather's supposed to get shitty here again when Tanya's here. We're expecting rain.
Hey, it's
'Cause
gonna
we
cool.
go
It's gonna
alligator
cool,
hunting.
it's gonna cool down next week. It's only supposed to be a high of 85 next week.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's
you
gonna
know,
be beautiful.
she
it's
just
gonna be
needs
like
lots
air
of hugs
conditioned
anyway, so-
outside.
She just needs lots of hugs anyway. So
We're gonna be over the open windows in our house and let the air come in.
What does it mean, find tickets? Shut up. For the 4th, right?
Yeah.
Friday?
Yeah,
7:30?
you want to hit click on find.
Is it 7:30?
Yeah. Yes, I believe.
Friday morning, I got to run up to Hudson real quick to an estate sale to buy some antiques and be back here in Sarasota by noon. That's going to be fun.
I'm proceeding to check out.
And we're up in the lawn, of course. It's lawn seating. It's a big amphitheater.
We're up in the lawn.
Up in the lawn. Cheap seats.
At the
I'm all about
Sound?
cheap seats.
At the
No,
Sound?
it's at the Mid-Florida Amphitheater. It's at the
Oh,
Florida
okay.
State Fairgrounds.
Yeah. Used to be the 1-800 Ask Gary Amphitheater.
Is that what it
It
was?
did. It was. It was named that for a while.
I noticed that right away when I was searching for houses because we drove right by it. I was like, oh, check that place out. Sold
Me
out.
going
Did you get
to
a
the
ticket?
Marley Bros.
Did you
Me
get a
just
ticket?
bought a ticket.
Because
Sorry.
now look what it says now if it comes in.
What?
Sold
I can't-
out.
Oh.
Did you get a ticket?
Claim a $15 cash back. What are they going to do? No, I'm not doing that shit. Okay. Yep.
Probably.
Purchased.
You got the last
on.
one. You got the last
Yeah,
one.
we sure did.
That
Mid
is
Florida
something.
Credit Union. All right, so I'll drive down to your house and then we'll all drive together from there.
Yeah.
All right.
And then I'll show you how to do a lawn chair unless you just want to bring a blanket and then we could share the 2 lawn chairs and the blanket.
I'll bring a blankie. There's something crawling on my thing.
And it should
Dutchy's gonna take his boat over there, pull up the Hillsborough River, then he can hike a mile down to the amphitheater. Jeez.
Wait, what is this? Okay, I need to get a order processing. Well, you better be.
59 in Washington. 59 degrees in Washington. Boy, I'd take that right now. Sandy Lee says it's 52 right now. Where you at, Sandy?
Yeah, see, that sounds cold. Karaoke car trip. Abso-friggin-lutely. That's how I like it. Because when I'm driving, especially on a road trip, I like good music. Got to have tea, good music, water, and snacks. You're in a tank top? You go, girl. And you got to have good music on a road trip. And then you just sing. I sing and dance the whole way there, so I keep myself awake. And everyone thinks I'm crazy, so they drive away from me. They stay away from me. It's good. Meds are starting to kick in. Good night, Mona. Love you.
Yes, we do. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks, Mona. Yeah, we ought
I
to.
know she was doing
We've
some
been on
important stuff today.
We've been on an hour and 20
And
minutes.
snacks. Good snacks. Yes. 85 sounds amazing, doesn't it, Tanya? She's in Canada. It's going to be warm for Tanya. And you know what? She's going to be near a pool that's there 24/7. So if she needs to get in it, she'll be able to, and it'll be just nice, even if it's raining.
That's right.
But yeah, we need to go alligator hunting again. 61 degrees here in New Jersey. Oh, is it chilly 61 or is it warmish 61? It's 420 somewhere. You ain't wrong. The Legacy Tour, the Marley Brothers, that's where we're going. Now, when I was a weed nun, I was invited to Julian Marley. He came around the Central Valley in California, and I was invited with some other weed nuns to his show, and we got to meet him back in the little place before. There was a little room. It wasn't like a big green room or anything, but we got to meet him and hang out with him, and I got a picture with him, and That's so cool. I met Bob Marley's son, and now I'm gonna go see all the kids, all them children.
A lot of them. I got a story back when I started working for Bill Graham Presents out in San Francisco, and I was going on an orientation tour.
yeah.
One of the things they said is, "Don't you ever take pictures." It was a big deal of that back in the day. Don't ever take pictures. So years later, 2008, I get to work Bonnaroo. I'm working Bonnaroo. I'm up on the front of the stage, and somebody asked me if I wanted to go up. The stage is like 2 stories up. So hell yeah, I do. I want to go up. So he takes me back up on the stage, and Stephen Marley was playing, and I'm snapping freaking pictures, having a good old time. And then I go back to work, and all through Metallica, I'm snapping pictures and shit. And I get in trouble for that, but no biggie when I was in Bonnaroo. And then when I got my partner in crime, he was working the gate, and he allowed somebody to let some pot through, and he got in trouble for that. When it was all said and done and over, Robert got shredded for allowing that pot through by the company that hired us. But me taking pictures, that was a no-no, but no big deal. We go back to Colorado. We're back at Red Rocks, and now we're dealing with my boss. Already fucking knows everything that went on in Tennessee. And Robert's little pot thing, no big deal. Who gives a flying shit about that? You taking pictures, you know better about that. And I got my ass chewed for taking those pictures. And it's like,
Oh, bummer.
but I got pictures.
Scientologists are disastafarians. Adam Carmona is the funniest human being. 48 degrees here right now. See, that's cold. I'm sorry. Fuck that. No.
That's
56 degrees.
That's a little too cold.
Oh, Kwasazne reservation. You moved.
65 is perfect.
Right now at 10:22, it is 83 degrees outside.
David Bruce. I'm sure glad I live in a state where it's not illegal to stick your hands in watery holes looking for fish. Well, who would find out anyway? You don't go around telling everyone all the time, do you? Don't tell anyone. Just go and do it, and don't tell anyone. Don't get caught, ding dong. I'm sorry, I'm a Gen X. That's what we did.
Next Saturday or next Sunday here, it's supposed to be 81 of a high and 73 low. Same thing on Monday. Tuesday it's going to be 83 and 73. That's beautiful.
That'll be lovely.
Yeah,
here.
but we got rain.
Oh no.
Oh well, then we'll play cards.
Just the one day. Just
10 extra.
Monday, Sunday
is showing 52% on the 5th, 77 on the 6th, and that's the day we want to go out.
That doesn't mean anything. They could say 100% chance. These weathermen down here don't know what they're talking about. They don't know what they're talking
87% chance on Monday, 58% chance with thunderstorms, partly cloudy with the thunderstorms. So that's like a typical day.
Well, there's places we can go inside. There's things to do inside. Like, I've never been to the Dali Museum. I don't know if Tanya wants to go there, but I've never been there. But I don't know. We can do other stuff.
I know Andrea really wants to go to the Dali Museum.
Oh, does she? Okay. All right. So we'll definitely make sure. Because I want to go there really, really bad. So if we're going to have crappy weather, we can do indoor stuff. Yeah. And if not, we just hang out and just hang out.
Not Dolly. Salvador Dali.
Dollywood. Everyone at the hotel were like, oh, we should go to Dollywood. Can you imagine all of it? Yeah, that would be bloody hilarious.
Dolly, as it's Salvador Dali. Yeah.
Oh. No, but
all right, just keep that in mind. I'm gonna pick you guys up.
Okay, see?
I'm gonna pick you guys up at Coachman Park, and we're going out there.
All right, sounds good.
And I added streaming to the boat.
A more expanded meaning. Dali Museum is really good. I know.
I'm gonna have to hop off here in a little bit.
Oh, all right.
I haven't eaten yet.
Oh no, you must nourish yourself.
No.
Nourish. We'll give them we'll send them off with a barb.
For your orb to be in working order, you must go nourish yourself, Sister
Right.
Jerry.
Thank you.
And I'll give you a little bit of the gold one too. This one's special. They have a bit of the gold one.
I guess we're on for next Wednesday with the last opportunity to get Reverend Dr. Lovestrange.
Well, hello, Dolly.
The things we will do to entertain people.
All right, Jerry, it's good to see that you made it through the storm all right. And it's always good seeing you as always.
Yeah.
And thank you for being the butt of all the jokes all the time. It's really cool of you to really be part of that, actually.
Thanks for having me around. All right, we'll see you all later.
See you later,
everybody.
Taylor.
Say bye to Jerry. Bye, Jerry.
Bye.
Oh, shit, wrong button. I double clicked.
Was he wearing shorts?
I think he was.
So where were we before we were interrupted?
Trying to figure out how to dump that out. Band kick from the studio. There we go.
So we're talking about the cruise.
Well, we were good on the cruise. We were all caught up on that. We were talking about Tanya coming out, how much fun we're gonna have.
Doesn't want to talk about it anymore. We're all done on that. All right. So what are we talking about now?
All right, we'll go back to the cruise. Tell me about the bathing suits.
No. Oh, well, they're they're non-existent. No, just Miami. It's so cool. The buildings and the vibe, like there's a lot of people and everyone's spicy and everyone speaks Spanish and everyone's so kind and it's fast. You know, like around here, it's more like, it's a bit slower.
I like that.
Well, that's what I'm kind of used to, the suburbs kind of feel. And
growing up in the Bay Area, my whole life was hurry, hurry, hurry.
Too much 420 to remember, I know. No, it's just such a cool vibe. It's just and the food down there. Very expensive. Very.
Yeah.
Very,
that's why I didn't go.
It's very expensive. Very expensive. Oh, I've got a Venmo George still. I owe him for, was it the sushi night? Yeah. But yeah, it was really fun. And we all kind of bonded a little, you know. Natalie came and she, you know, she just needs good people around her and she needs a good laugh. She needs arms around her. And that's basically what she got. She had a good giggle. She got to meet everyone too. You know, everyone that went on the cruise was just lovely. So it was nice to have Natalie there, and then George is just hilarious. And Sandy, I love Sandy so much. She's such a wonderful Sins of Scientology. You guys, I hope you're checking in on Sins of Scientology. Their podcast is so good. It's just so good. Abraham's just lovely. He's so lovely. I just can't say enough nice things about him. So we all kind of bonded a little, you know. Aaron and Jenna and his daughters. His daughters are lovely young ladies. So it was really, really fun. In the library. We hung out a lot in the library. It was, we had quite a few birthdays. There was a lot of, it's funny, a lot of the people that were there together, you know, it's funny how we all congregate like that. It's weird how we all find each other, but there's a lot of Virgo Libras, a lot of like, I'm on the cusp of Leo Virgo, but a lot of Virgo Libras.
Now before you left, we got to have dinner with everybody before you guys left, and here's a picture. And that's George, Cheryl, myself, Natalie Webster, Jenna Miscavige, and Aaron.
Yeah, that was fun down at Nash Keys singing. I was like the only one making noise, and at least the piano guy really appreciated that. Oh, there I am with my wings coming out of my butt. I'm like, why are they coming out of my butt? But there I am.
Oh, I thought, oh, there is a third picture.
Oh, that's a good one. I want a copy of that.
That is George right there, Natalie, Jenna who's died, Cheryl. But back over here, you can only see his head. That's Mark Bunker right there.
Mark Bunker. He stayed only for a little bit. Yeah. He left because it was a bit loud. It was really loud in there, and I was screaming. Loud, so yeah, he didn't want to sit next to me because my singing's so awful.
It was a blast. It really was. I had so much fun. That's why it
started to rain, and that's why we had a hurricane, because I started singing in the kitchen while I was doing the dishes, and Mother Nature doesn't like that. No. It was Hubbard in the library with the cult. It was Hubbard in the library with the E-meter. With the cans. He hit someone over the head with the cans. We did. We hung out in the library. There's on YouTube, there's a video of Pharrell walking around the hotel, the Good Time Hotel in Miami, and he's wearing the robe that you can purchase for $75. Hurricane Cheryl. Hey, that sounds like a good drink.
It's got to be a rum drink.
And there's this vodka. And there's this really good it's just a really good video, and like the beginning of it, he's walking around, he's in the library, and he's showing everyone the giraffe, which ended up with googly eyes on it, and the bird, which ended up with googly eyes on it. Colonel Mustard, put it on Aaron's tab. I know it all went to the room. Oh my god!
If
I'm not even looking at the tab. Fine. I don't want to see how much I spent. I don't care. I had fun, and that's what was needed. I don't know if I'm going on any trips for the rest of the year. We'll see. But I was thinking California again. But no, see, I can't. Don't start.
The end of the year will be here so soon.
Well, I know, right? I know.
I would like to do something for Thanksgiving if we could.
Oh, okay. Like what?
I don't know. It's usually a work day for me.
Oh, really? That sucks. I used to work on Thanksgiving. I hated it.
I usually work Thanksgiving and Christmas because those that have families, I usually try to let them have it first.
Oh, that's nice.
But
you're planning to go see Eric Rader? I love him. I talked to Eric today. Eric, he's such a good human. See, and this is what I'm saying. Someone was making fun of this community or this parasocial experiment or whatnot about all of us. You know what? There's a bunch of us that mean what we're doing. We're going to keep doing what we're doing. And we're just out here to help people and hopefully make people smile, have a good time. So, and Eric's one of those people. He's such a good person. We all spent the day with him, right?
Yes.
Dusty.
Yeah. Yes.
in LA. And I mean, he came out with us and just spent the whole day with us. He didn't know us from Adam Carmona.
And he came out there specifically because we were out there, which was extremely cool.
And it was a horrible day. It was so nice of him. And he's just freaking funny as hell. And he's got good taste in music.
To me, when the former ends come and visit us, that's like the biggest sign of gratitude that any of them could give us.
Yeah.
And Eric went out of his way to give us that gratitude, and that's very cool of him.
Well, you know, Brooke, you know who he is, what he's done. Yeah, he's just a very kind-hearted soul. He'll do anything. He'll give you the shirt off his back, I'm sure. I love Eric. He's a gem for sure, just so true to himself. He is. He's just authentic. He's just genuine. He is who he is. He's not putting on a show. He's not giving you any BS. I would be an excellent point of reference. Yes, Adam, you would. I know this as a fact. I would love to hang out with Eric. He's the most beautiful human being, and I'm not gay. Right. Absolutely. It's nice to see the calm. Right. There is still that going on. It just depends which way you're facing. What do you want to look at?
Eric, don't go to
We
Big
haven't
Blue.
been doing so much because it's bloody hot and we've been having hurricanes. We can't go stand outside and and yell at Sea Org members because we don't do that.
Well, we have been out there.
Well, we have, but we've been lucky. We've lucked out when there's been a break in the weather. But lately we've gotten a lot of rain this summer, so it's been
And it's been really hot too.
It's very uncomfortable to hang.
See, Eric, back
ill. It makes you sick. Yeah.
Back to Eric. Eric can't stand Big Blue. He doesn't go to Big Blue, but yet he came to Big Blue to see us.
Exactly. And you know what? He's right. I wouldn't want to go back out there again anyway. Shout out to Eric Rader for sure. He is just such a mensch. He's a mensch. See? I never really liked Thanksgiving. It will be the first year without my aunt and uncle. Oh, Granny G, I'm so sorry. Well, come here and have Thanksgiving with us. He helped me so much. I asked him not to.
That would be way cool to do
right.
A big SPTV Thanksgiving.
I never really liked Thanksgiving. Well, I didn't understand it at first when I first came here. I'm like, what's Thanksgiving? Because I grew up in Europe.
Well, we got a new family now that we never had before,
Exactly. So yeah, Brooke needed some help. Someone broke in and anyway. So we sent Brooke a little help, but he was the one really pushing it, really helped her. He really did. He's just such a mensch. He's a mensch. He's hitting up colleges 2 in 1 day. Yeah, he's doing the work. He's getting out there and doing it. Exactly. That's what we need to do. We just need to.
When he puts up his flyers too, stomps in 100 staples in each flyer, so they can't just rip it off. They got to take it off piece by piece.
Well, the stuff he's putting up isn't exactly. It's around areas where there are orgs and Scientologists. He's putting them up, and he says that the flyers are staying up there. They've been up there for a couple of weeks. The chalktology, no one comes out because he's just doing it on the street. So no one, and he giggles. I know that is the best part. His freaking laugh. His chalktology sits there for days and people walk over it and see it, read it. So, I mean, he's spreading the awareness. He's a warrior. He is. He's freaking hilarious. He's always out of bubble gum. Is he? No, it was just lovely to spend the day with him. And yeah, he's doing the thing. So as soon as the weather gets a little better, we're going to be out there.
Yep, he's always kicking ass. Out here.
I know, right? We do. Yeah, we do.
I would love to get Tori. Yeah, but it would be so cool to get Tori Magoo and Mark Bunker together.
I mean, it's a bit triggery for some of these people to be back at Flag. Like I had that conversation with Jenna, for example. I'm like, well, doesn't it trigger you to like be around these buildings again? And she goes, well, kinda. Yeah. She goes, if I think about it, it's right there still. They've been through. So yeah, I would love to be delicate with him if he wants to come out. I would be great. Gang crafts night. You make me.
If we could get Tori out here and get a chair, I think Tori would love it. Get Mark Bunker and Tori out there and some chairs.
Right. Well, see, Tori, yeah. Well, I remember there's videos of her out in front of Flag with Mark Bunker and Bob Minton, I think, and Stacey Brooks. They're out there harassing.
And Tori pretty much has the same haircut. It's
she's always had the same haircut. It's just now it's got a bit of purple in it. Yeah, she's always had the same haircut. She looks the same, right? Isn't she? I was so privileged to meet her in LA. I wanted to meet her so bad. Tori hates Clearwater. See?
I'm sure she does.
Some people don't want to come back here, Dusty. They just don't. I get it. Like when Natalie was here the first time with Tony and we were protesting out there. At first, she felt a bit kind of weird and uncomfortable, she said, and it was a bit kind of like, oh, God, to be back here. But then once she got yelling and the honking and people start, she got the vibe of the protest, then it kind of that washed away and she was more comfortable being out there. But even at first for her, she said it was, so a lot of them might not want to come out here and do this, and I see why. She mentioned
and
really
I can't
not
blame them.
She lived there for a bit. Yeah. She hates the heat, the weather. Well, yeah, we all do. Fucking, it's been too much this summer. Yeah, this summer has been absolute bollocks. Ugh. When she felt safe in the light and not overwhelmed. When Jenna did her chalk finger, was it in red? Well, it was kind of a reddish orange. Yeah.
Well, there's the first one. There's that first one
The first one.
That was a big old one.
And then the next one she put nails on the inside of finger. I'm like, what are you doing? That's not where nails go. Oh yeah, I did the finger on backside, didn't I? Wrong side round. The first big one though, she did that big one the first time we were out there. That was like in that orangey red color. That was awesome. It's just awesome. I've tried to recreate it. But
you know what I like about Jenna, and this has been more recently, that how she goes out of her way to say hello to me. She knows my name. She knows who I am. She goes, it's moving to me when she does that. And she's done it more than once where she has gone out of her way to say hello to me. With the sign toes, they're usually a little more standoffish.
Yeah, some of them can be, right. Absolutely. No, Jenna's a doll. She's an absolute.
She so appreciates what we're doing too, and it's
right. Well, she appreciates it, right?
That's the gratitude that is.
I think I should make Jenna a mug with. Do you have a cricket? Yes, a mug with a middle finger on it. Absolutely. It would make a great crochet project. Oh, what would? Wait. Granny G, what were we saying? Go up a bit. Go back. What did Granny G say? Why does it do this weird thing? When Jenna did, oh, I know. See, middle fingers. I haven't crocheted a middle finger before. Maybe I need to look up, because I know you can do hands on YouTube. I've seen them. And then you just sew down the other fingers, right? And put a wire, a little architectural wire in there. I want to make a crochet finger. Yes. I know, I've seen hands. I make clay mugs. Oh, clay mugs. Yes. That would be good. That would be good.
Make it so you drink out of it.
No, it has a picture on it on the outside. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, so we got a lot of good people.
So what else is new?
Community. Well, let's see.
There's been a lot of turmoil out there in SPTV community, and just for the record, we stay so far out of it. Even if it's in our own front yard, we still have no idea what's really going on.
I'm not a part of it. Well, I am kind of. Never mind. Anyway. Yeah.
None of us have anything to do with any of that bullshit. And that's 98% of it. That's all it is.
I'm not part of anyone's argument. I'm not involved in any of it. Exactly. And I do love a lot of the people who are speaking out here and there, and but there is a definite group who are taking sides. Just me. No, I have not finished my dad's journal. I got to do the last few pages. I got to do that. I got to do that this week. Yeah, I'm not interested in the BS. I'm not here for YouTube drama. And people have already made videos, nasty shit about me. They can only go so far because I'm not that nasty unless they put things out of context, I guess.
We're all about building the community, not throwing stones in a glass house in the community.
Right. Scientology ruined my life. fucked with my family. I'm here to fuck with Scientology. So that's what I'm going to keep doing. I'm just going to get up, put my outfits on, my
And
silly
we
hat,
enjoy
and go down.
it.
Go down the flag. And so we've learned we don't have to move around much. We just have to sit down for a good hour to two. And that completely annoys the heck out of them. And just that alone is we don't really have to do that much. And that's what we've been doing with our signs, getting honks from everyone. That's been fun.
Oh yeah, we're getting watched now that we're doing the sit down bit, and we got
It's much
little
easier,
props and
isn't
shit.
it?
We're getting watched from the hotel. We had a whole bunch of kids watching us one day until until they got shut down. That was funny.
So funny.
That was actually kind of funny
out of that room.
And then you could see them in the other room stomping by, and then the kids are all gone. That was funny as hell, actually.
Yeah, so we've been doing that. Once we can get out there, we'll be doing that more as much as possible. Erica will be going back out there because it's been hard for all of us to get back out there. The weather's been horrifying, but we will. And that's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring down Scientology and do what I can. I mean, we found out this week that anyone can write to the parliament in Denmark and request them to investigate Scientology. Well, that's what I'm going to be doing this week. I already did all the letters for Clearwater, the congressman for Clearwater. Hi, Journey. I got a response from one person, which was really cool. And I told him I'm voting for you because he responded to me and he said, yeah, he'd love to look into it. So I'm interested in doing that kind of stuff, in good ideas and how to help Sea Org members get out, how to help public. And like I said, I have a lot of love for a lot of the people who are all up, but that's all between themselves.
I think I said it last night.
I've got nothing to do with any of that.
The day
and
I
I'm
see
sorry it's happening.
the day I see flag turned into the Clearwater Convention Center and Hotel will be the day
Right. That's what we want. That's what we're working
for you
on.
guys.
Exactly. Until there's a dance hall at Flag that I can go to, get those sign toes out. I have a condo in Daytona Shores. Unfortunately, I will not be going back until the first of the year. But I promise when I go back, I'm going to come to Clearwater and protest for my first time. Yes, gee, buddy, never in. Do come.
Bring your camera, bring your cell phone. We're looking to
give you a whole tour.
Too. We're looking to promote people to get out there and stream. And we're looking to grow the families. By all means, please come and bring your camera.
Yes. And Brooke, that's specifically probably why they would never take any of our gifts, is because they're worried that someone's put a little message in there. And you can't have that because can't have your toilet paper go PTS on you, because now you're going to get sec checked.
What we'll have to do is we'll have to get like 4 or 5 tables and set up 4 or 5 tables in different spots so they can't move.
Right.
Every time they walk out of a building, there's a booth outside it.
On every corner of the coachman, on every corner. Can you imagine just the coachman? Because they cross along Cleveland to get to the front groups in the back alley. If where Lisa McPherson or the whole Coachman building, they will not know what to do with themselves. That's what we need to do.
If we get enough donations, we could stand in front of the bus stop, but the bus stop will get its own people.
Well, they definitely know now. Yeah. Question: would there be any way to sneak a care package to them with shampoo, deodorant, toothbrush? Well, that's what we want to do. That's what we want to put up a table out there with them, care packages for the Sea Org members. Toilet paper, sanitary products, socks. This is what we've been told they
it's
need.
What we would like to give them, though, but when we're out there, they're under armed guard. They almost hold hands and walk in a chain so nobody can get away.
Yeah. And what about stores nearby? We'll see a lot of them are Scientology stores. all around that downtown area. There's a couple of restaurants and stuff that aren't, but like Nash Keys. And I think that Sage and Thyme or Rosemary and Thyme or whatever that open, I think it's Sciento owned. Yeah, they're in the public bathrooms down at Coachman Park, huh? We should check and see if there's anywhere we could. Is that what you've already tried? Well, I haven't done the bathrooms down at the park, and I know the ones right next to the little area there. Yeah, we could maybe stick them up harmlessly. I've been going through continents, moving through Europe right now. Oh, Sciento has another P.O. box.
I wouldn't give him money.
I was reading that. I hadn't finished.
What? Here?
Yeah. Sciento has another P.O. box considered as a church in Africa. Journey, is this the thing that T found out? In South Africa. Oh.
When I met those kids at the Kinko's, and they were getting passports, the first thing you were thinking of is they're probably going to Africa or South Africa.
There are no grocery markets downtown Clearwater, believe it or not. There's the one Scientology. It's kind of like a little pharmacy, like a little CVS, but it's owned by the Morphopoulos family.
There's a Publix. There's a Publix up there. It's not in Cleveland Street. It's over by. It's over by
we could put them in there
the
too,
hospital.
yeah.
It's over by Morton Plant.
Okay. Well, we could try sticking them up in the back in the bathrooms there too. I think CVS might be Scientology owned. CVS, really? Get it? Bum. Gift cards, yeah. No, because they can't use them. They never leave to be able to use gift cards.
Gift cards would be giving money to the church.
Them. Yeah, gift cards. No, that wouldn't help really.
We're not looking to.
Well, we talked about this, but then they're not going to take these products anyway. So it's not like we need to make huge, because if they would take them, yes, we would be asking people right now, a GoFundMe, some way to get money to buy these products, if we needed help, but they're not going to take them. So we want to set up the tables anyway, just to let them know. So we're going to set up toilet paper and some feminine products and things like that. And they're not going to come over and take them. They just won't. So if we buy all this stuff, it's just going to sit there and go bad in the sun. Do you know what I mean?
Flag.
And we just want them to know, if you need this, you can take it. We're here to help you. So it's kind of really more of a, what do they call virtue signaling right there with a table. But we mean it. If you need this stuff, you can take it, but they never will. They will not. They won't be allowed to. If any of them Sea Org members come over and take one of those rolls of toilet paper, the roll of toilet paper is going to be ripped out of their hand the minute they move in. They walk into the building, and
they're all on camera.
In a break. Oh yeah, they're not allowed to use scented anything. None of them smell good. None of them have anything smelly on. And every time you walk past their building and the door is open, I get a whiff of that damn chemical that they use since COVID. Oh, it's awful. It's absolutely horrendous. So it's not good for them. No wonder they're all catching the C word. Oh, what did that say? Tanzania, an African country, has the random P.O. box. Oh, Tanzania. Oh, that's a different one than the one T found, I think.
That's the whole purpose of it right there. It's all about letting the general public.
Right. It's this visual also. It's not just for the Sea Org members to know, hey, we're here to help you, but it's also to let other people know. Okay, I saw, was it in Natalie's chat today? Someone came in and said that they've grown up in the Clearwater, St. Pete, Tampa area, and they did not know that Clearwater was a Scientology stronghold. Now, I don't understand that. But there are some people around here that haven't really been paying attention.
That's our main objective, actually, when we're out there, especially where we're at, is to let the general public know this is a cult in these big buildings right here.
What's going on here is not good. Oh, pretty buildings, doesn't matter. What's going on behind those walls is absolutely disgraceful.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one side, there's one group, I'll say, that keep talking about Scientology, the chomos, the tunnels, the child, this, that, and the other, trigger warnings, people, all the children stuff going on. Okay, well, let's just say child SA, I'm a survivor of it myself, so I'm very well aware of this. Child SA happens across the board in life everywhere, in every group, in every continent, in every country, in every district, in every city, in every town. There's this thing in America called Megan's Law. If you look it up, you can see the registered offenders in your zip code. There's usually around 25 per zip code. These are the ones we know about. So there is child SAN things that happen in everywhere in life. It happens in Scientology. There's a lot of that happens because there are children loose away from their parents, and that's when predators get a hold of them. When your child is out of your sight, they are now at 99% probability of them being something happening to them. The problem with Scientology is that they cover it up. We're out in the real world, we go to the authorities. Scientology covers it up. Scientology isn't just about SAing children and abusing children. The children in there do get abused, but it's not all, and then they're not hiding children in tunnels. I'm so tired of that. It happens in Scientology. Scientology they cover it up. That's why we're fighting it. But that's the only thing that Scientology is about. They abuse their elders. They abuse the Sea Org members, and they abuse the public. So we need to just keep fighting Scientology, not each other. So if I'm going to argue with you, I'm not going to do it out here online. I will send you a friggin' email. Now, I'm not telling anyone else how to do their fighting, but that's how I'm going to do it. I don't think any of y'all are interested in me complaining about his smelly socks or something, for example. Megan's Law breaks my heart, exactly. And I'm glad it's there. And because that's what happened to me, everywhere I've lived, I have checked that Megan's Law zip code registry everywhere. And even here where I live in the retirement community, there's 3 of them that live together in one corner over there. Now, I'm not going to go over there and bother them, but at least I know. So, you know what I mean? But it happens everywhere. It happens everywhere. I lived in 2 countries as a child, and it happened to me in 2 countries. So, scarlet letter, in my opinion, yeah. So we just got to keep fighting Scientology. I don't want to fight Dusty. He's too big.
Too easy.
And too hairy. And yeah, there's a lot of traumatized people out there, and
we've been going for 2 hours, so let's wrap her up.
Oh, you telling me to shut up? Oh, sorry, I didn't catch that. Right.
Let's wrap it up. I got a dental appointment at 9 a.m.
Oh, now you have something to do in the morning. All right. You kept me up all night, but now you have something to do in the morning. All right.
I'm getting my glasses fixed after that. Got to go to Harbor Freight.
Oh, really? What are you getting?
I hate these glasses. Now, John showed all those pictures of me yesterday with my old glasses, and I loved those glasses. These ones here, man, these things were $1,000. They keep getting wide right here, so they're constantly falling off my face.
Please, they just slide down my nose the whole time. I spend the whole time doing this.
And I can't get my old glasses, and I love those lenses that I had. And
oh, wait, Journey. Dusty, I'm going through global map for map and then doing separate maps for LA and Clearwater for Santos Empire. Oh, okay, you're doing that, Journey. Thank you, thank you. Yes, would you please let me get some of that once you're done with it? Yes, that would be great to see and share and know about.
One of the ideas we had too with Erica in particular, and Erica's actually working on this, is the buildings in downtown Clearwater. Yes. And we want to do a walking tour, and we want to go to a specific building, go, this is what this building is, this is how long this building's been here, and this is what this building is today.
Or who bought the building? Was it a shell group put together by a bunch of Scientologists? Yeah.
Because there's historic buildings that Scientology now owns, and there's only like a wall that's left of the historic building, and the rest of it's been just trash. And Coachman's one of those buildings.
Yeah, yeah.
The Coachman's been there since like the.
All right, kids. That's 20s. It. I'm done now. I want to go get a cup of tea. Now I want to go. The harbor of freight is dangerous place. Yes, me too. Me too. I can never leave that place without buying at least 2 things.
I need a chalk line because I'm fixing the fence. I might need a saw too.
David, Brooke, Journey, everyone, thank you so much. And lurkers and berserkers, I love you too.
You guys, thank you for being here. And always, SPTV proud, SPTV strong. We want you guys to be part of this family. So keep coming. Bring a friend. Yeah, have your friends bring their friends, and let's grow.
Sandy, please keep coming back. And thank you, Jersey Jen, for your help tonight. Please keep coming back because we're going to keep doing it. So I hope you like what we do.
So we got some streaming that's going to be happening in this next week because we got guests and things are happening. So just keep an eye out. I try to schedule my streams as best I can. Sometimes they're scheduled just an hour out. Sometimes they're scheduled 2 weeks out. But I try to schedule all my streams as best I can. And we still have playlists. We still need watch hours. So keep playing those playlists for us. My watch hours have had a nice little bang, and it's helping. And I'm getting closer and closer and closer to monetization to help me pay for a lot of this. This costs us a couple $100 a month easy to be part of this community. So that will help out a little as much as that will help. So thank you guys so much for doing that. And for the rest of the night, Cheryl's got that here. There you go.
There's my email. Email me all.
It's the one above.
And, thank you.
All right, you guys. Thank you so much. And like we said, we're going to be streaming over this next week, so keep an eye out for us. And we will talk to you soon from Coldwater. Have a good night, everybody.
Night.